Good afternoon, dear traders.
Hello everyone, welcome to InstaForex's Economic News TV channel with us, Anna Kasatkina
and Kate Nedachna.
You are watching combined currency and commodity review over the past week.
So what currencies were in demand last week?
The US dollar ended the week on the downbeat note against the euro.
What triggered such a dynamic?
Investors were worried about the uncertainty the Fed's decision on the rates hike. The Fed's meeting is scheduled for this Wednesday. Early last Friday, the euro topped against the US dollar, but the single currency took an uptrend after the preliminary Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index was published. In September, the indicator totaled 85.7 points, the lowest reading in a year. The analysts noted that investors take profits ahead of a weekend and soft consumer sentiment data could hardly scare them. Over the week, the euro grew 1.7% against the US dollar to 1.1337 late Friday. Against the yen, the greenback shed 1.3% to 120.60. At the same time, the pound added 1.7% against the buck to settle at 1.5418. Meanwhile, the Aussie showed the best results among the currencies of developed countries last week. The increase against the USD was 2.5% and was a result of price rebound for iron ore and copper. Australia is the largest exporter of raw materials to China. The Aussie rate rose to 70.84 US cents, having added about 160 points. Trading against the yen, the Australian dollar went down but finished the week in green thanks to stabilization of the Chinese market and statements by Shinzo Abe, who promised to cut corporate taxes, which is a sign of further stimulus steps. Besides, the Swiss franc dropped to the lowest level against the euro on Friday since the Swiss National Bank removed the franc cap in January. The franc's decline was caused by technical factors such as the breach of psychological level of 1.1000. This is all about the Forex quotes.
Thank you for the currency market overview, Kate.
You're welcome, Anne. And what about commodity market?
Well, both oil and gold suffered weekly losses. Prices for oil maintained their uptrend on Friday. On Thursday, the black gold started to rise following the forecasts of lower crude oil supply in the USA in 2016, despite higher than expected growth in crude oil reserves. The market sentiment was affected by the Baker Hughes reports, according to which the number of active drilling rigs in the USA contracted by 10 to 652. Last October, the figure was 1,609. October futures for Brent inched up by 2.6% to $48.86 US per barrel. WTI oil was up 0.34% by end of the New York trading hours to $44.78 per barrel. The weekly decline was 3%. Price for gold nudged up a little bit ahead of Fed's meeting, but on Friday the yellow metal closed in negative area. December futures for gold gained $2.3 US on COMEX to 1,111.6 per troy ounce. The price lost 1.6%. The analysts are split over the Fed's decision on interest rates at September's meeting. Some believe that the regulator may increase rates in December.
Anna, thank you for the commodity market overview.
You're welcome, Kate.
You have watched weekly currency and commodity review on InstaForex TV News channel.
The review was presented to you by me, Anna Kasatkina,
And me, Kate Nedachna.
Take care and goodbye.
See you soon.